Hey there, and welcome back to another video. For today's video, I'm going to be giving you a step-by-step process of how to bulk create videos with Canva and ChatGPT. Do note that this tutorial will be mostly aimed for TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels. Alright, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's get started by going to Canva and ChatGPT. So we're going to start with ChatGPT and ask it to give us a topic. The topic for this video is going to be 30 riddles and their answers on a table. As you can see, we're going to be quite specific here with the ChatGPT prompts by even asking it to add emojis to answers and the end of questions on our list. So as usual, let's give ChatGPT some space to do its magic, and when it's done, it'll be done and give us 30 riddles with emojis just like we asked for. Now that we've gotten our text prompt from ChatGPT, let's take our attention back to Canva and let's create a new video project. Alright, now that we've created a brand new video project on Canva, we can start customizing it and personalizing it based on the topic that we chose from ChatGPT. Since we are making a short video on puzzles and riddles, on the left-hand side under Elements, let's search for some things that are related to riddles. Here, I've settled on this nice-looking animation of a puzzle maze. In order to make a more aesthetic look, I'm going to zoom in and focus on a specific part of this animation. Now that we have an element on our video, we can choose to edit the playback speed of the video. By clicking on the time next to the button that says playback, we can also choose the timing of how our video will look like on this scene. For example, we kind of want this scene to go on for quite a bit, so we can set the timing to 16 seconds and choose the video speed to be 0.5 speed. Another cool trick that we can do is we can add a shape to overlay over the video animation. By overlaying this simple square shape that we've made and editing its transparency, we can create this sort of blurry image effect without use of any other animation tools from Canva itself. The next thing we want to do is to label this video scene. We can do this by choosing text as an option on the left-hand side and adding a heading. Since this is a video about riddles, let's title this one Riddles and Answers. Just follow along to this video if you wish to copy the exact kind of font and font style that I chose for this video project. Remember, taste is subjective, so it's really up to you to choose what kind of font and style you wish to use for your video and heading. Now, once we're happy with how our font and heading looks like, go ahead and select the text box of our heading, click Ctrl+C or Command+C on Mac, and then Ctrl+V to copy and paste a text box. Now, within this text box that we've created, this is where we're going to be copying the riddle prompts from ChatGPT and pasting it on our video. So go ahead and choose any riddle that we have generated from ChatGPT and then copy and paste it on the text box that we've created on the video editor on Canva. Remember, feel free to take your time in order to edit the font and positioning however way you wish. You can also just choose to follow along and see exactly what I did in order to achieve the kind of font style that I've gotten for this video. Once you're happy with the font style and position, go ahead and click on Ctrl+R in order to generate a square shape on this video. Position the box in this way, and this is where we're going to be placing the answer to the riddle that we've pasted here. Remember, the fastest way to make a brand new text box is to simply select a pre-existing text box, pressing Ctrl+C or Command+C, and then Ctrl+V or Command+V in order to copy and paste a new text box. So just keep following along yet again to see how exactly I chose to reposition and fix the format of this riddle scene. After a good amount of time and tinkering, I've come up with this format for my riddle answer and question. Now the next thing I want to do is to animate the text so that it's a lot more eye-catching. You can do this by selecting the text box, and on the upper tab, click on Animate, and on the left-hand side menu, you can see all the options and animations that you can apply to this text and text box. Feel free yet again to take your time to see all the possible animations you could choose from. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to go with the merge animation option. Now let's do the same with our answer text box by clicking on it, clicking on Animate, and choosing from the selection of animations on the left-hand side. For now, I'm going to be choosing the burst option animation. Now, another cool feature that the Canva video editor has for us is that we can animate pretty much any kind of element on our screen, not just text. So for example, I'm going to be showing you how I can turn this regular square rectangular shape and animate it so that it looks more like a loading bar. In order to achieve this effect, simply choose the rectangular box shape, click on Animate on the upper tab yet again, and on the left-hand side, we're going to choose a basic animation like Wipe. Make sure to choose both underneath Animate and set the speed so that it's on time with the rest of the video. Now that we're happy with the effect that we've animated on the rectangular square, we can now fix the timing of the entire scene. We can do this by selecting the entire document, right-clicking, and then choosing the option Show Timing. Once we've shown the timing, just follow along on this video to see how we can adjust the timing of the scene in order to coincide with the rest of the video. As you can see, any changes we make to the timing of this scene will be shown as a sample right there on the editor itself. It may be a quite tedious and time-consuming process, but it's really worth it once you have everything in sync and timed properly. Remember that you can also change the timing of not just the text box, but also the different shapes and elements found on the scene itself. Do this by clicking on each element on the video editor and specifically changing the timing for that animation effect. So just keep following along on this video to see exactly how I chose to fix the timing of each of the elements on this video scene. And once you're happy with all the changes of your timings and everything, congratulations, you've now made scene 1 out of the content we're trying to make with ChatGPT and Canva. Now for the next portion of this tutorial, we're going to be using the bulk create feature of Canva. You can access this from the editor side panel by selecting Apps, under More from Canva, and then selecting Bulk Create in order to access the Bulk Create feature. From the Bulk Create application, we can enter data manually, and this is where we're going to slowly input all of the prompts that we've gotten from the riddles on ChatGPT. Once you've inputted all the data, make sure that there are 2 data fields identified by the Bulk Create application on Canva, and then go ahead and click on Continue in order for Canva to automatically generate all the pages of every single riddle based on the template that we made earlier. And once you've done all of that, congratulations! You have now used the bulk create feature with ChatGPT and Canva in order to make our AI programmed riddle content. Don't forget to double check each of the scenes to make sure everything works perfectly, and then you can now click on the share button on the upper right corner to download a copy for publishing on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube Shorts. And there you go! You now know how to turn text that we've transposed from ChatGPT in order to create a video for publishing using Canva. If you have any other questions with this design process, feel free to leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to like this video if you feel like you learned something new, and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this one. Yet again, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.